This is Dima. Welcome to my channel. This is my very first video. I would lie to you and say that I've never attempted to make this video before, but not only have I attempted to make this video a million times over the last few years, I also made this attempt this morning, but this is my last attempt, so that counts. When I'm almost here. So I'm 27. I live in Texas, and I am social distancing just like everyone else. Dealing with this COVID pandemic. But given the whole social distancing, I feel not myself. I feel that I'm kind of uncalibrated. I don't know what the word is, but I just felt like I needed some sort of outlet to talk about what's ever going on in my brain, like whether or not anyone really wants to hear it or not. But just to be able to take whatever's in here and just like put it out there. So that's what this is. Yes, I'm very cringy. I thought that I was able to do this without like freaking out, but I am really freaking out. So to help with that, I thought that it would be better if I made like a little bouquet or a little flower arrangement, maybe help with my nerves a little bit. Just like talk about what's going on in my brain. So that's what we're going to do. I've already pre-cut these, so let's just get to it. So I am currently getting my MBA. I have about a year and a half left of school. Why am I getting a business degree? I'm not entirely sure. I thought I knew what I wanted to do with my life, and I think with a lot of 20-year-olds, that doesn't tend to be the case. So I just decided that I wanted to go to school and see if I can learn something new. And to be honest, I'm very surprised that I knew nothing about finances and business prior to getting my MBA. I'm not really sure why it's not required when you're in college or even in high school to learn something, but I guess I'm making up for it today. Let's see what else. I am one of 7 children. I have a brother-in-law who's very great. We love him. I have a lot of good friends, thankfully. I guess the thing is, like, although I have a lot of great friends, like really great friends, I don't really feel like I have someone to consistently talk to about what's going on in my brain. They're all really busy. So, it's not that I don't have friends, it's just that my friends are all super busy. I should be staring at the camera more. I'm starting to learn calligraphy. That was something that I've been working on since social distancing happened. I used to edit a lot of videos when I was a little bit younger. I loved editing videos. I wasn't super great at it, but I loved what I did. It was kind of an outlet for me when I used to not enjoy my previous job. Since I started my current job, I've kind of really enjoyed my job enough where I didn't feel the need to edit. If I was stressed out, that was something that I used to do at my previous job. But now that all of this is going on in life, I just feel like it's probably more to my advantage that I have that kind of skill, like not really great, but that skill to keep myself busy. So what do I intend on getting from this channel? Nothing much. I'm not trying to become a YouTuber, more that I just need someone to talk to, and I have designated you guys as people I talk to. And when I say you guys, it literally could be no one watching this video, and that's fine. Would I freak out if someone that I knew found this channel? Absolutely. I think people get really cringy when people go out of the box in their lives. I'm not sure why that is, why people kind of freak out when people try to do things that are not in the norm. But I am of the notion that you should be supporting people when they try to do something new, as long as it's not harming anyone. And I hope that besides boring you guys to death, this video and this channel would not be harming you in any way. So it doesn't really matter what anyone thinks. I'm not sure why it would bother me, but it would definitely bother me. So I hope that no one finds this video. That would be really great. Wouldn't want to be freaking out by someone seeing it. And yeah, as you can tell, my thoughts are just all over the place. They're just scattered all over the place. Wow, this is very difficult. I know that this was difficult for a lot of people in general to even do, but doing it yourself, you're like, wow, this is not easy. Do I know how to do a floral arrangement? Absolutely not. It's something that I do for friends and family when I want to show them that you're worth the time it took to make a flower arrangement. I think a lot of friends and family do appreciate that. It's kind of like when you wrap gifts. I prefer wrapping gifts over gift bags just because it looks like I took time. You matter to me enough that I took the time to do this for you. And that's kind of the goal that I have with flower arrangements. Just like, hey, like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I took the time to do it for you. And so I am. It's very crazy. I just don't feel like I know what to say about myself. I lived 27 years, or I think I lived 27 years. And sometimes I wonder that I don't have anything to show for it. I think a lot of people would feel the same, where they don't feel like they're at where they wanted to be in life. I could attest to that. That was kind of my situation. But I think I've been kinder to myself, which is why I think even doing this has been a lot easier. I think in the previous attempts that I've had, it was just very hard to talk and try to put like the best face forward when you didn't feel super great about yourself. And I have definitely worked on that. I don't think anyone can do it for you. But there were like some ways that I have made that happen. It wasn't like a switch, I do believe in the thought of fake it till you make it. I know that that is a thought or a philosophy that a lot of people vehemently disagree with. I feel like it's worked for me. But I have a couple things that I would like to just discuss maybe in a video of like how I've worked on improving my self-love and self-appreciation. I'm not particularly great at it, but I think I've made a lot of strides on myself, and maybe that would be like nice to like discuss. I've tried to be less harsh on myself. This is the youngest we're ever going to be, so we should cut the crap basically, and just live for ourselves and just live the life that we want to live. And I think that that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to like live in the moment. I think that that's really important. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's I think what I've been trying to do. And I think if you were to ever see, which I think I've deleted all of it, all my previous attempts at making a video, you would come to see how unhappy I was with myself. And I think that I'm definitely in a better place today than I was. And I think that there's always going to be work on yourself, but it's doable. Like there is light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know, this is getting way too like as if I know everything. I really don't. It's not whatever. But it's crazy. Like I never thought that I would be so secure in myself. I mean, I have a lot of insecurities. Like I woke up this morning with like feeling like not well about myself, but I feel so much better about myself today than I had in my entire life. And I think that I wouldn't have gotten to that point in my life if I just wasn't disappointed in certain things that happened in my life. Not like anything traumatic, or, but just like, career goals and wherever, I think a lot of us just build so much on our careers, which is important because like how else are you going to survive without like a financially stable job? My point is that you never know where life is going to take you, and sometimes you have these expectations for yourself and you don't meet them, and then you feel pretty bad about yourself, and then something great comes out of it. I am so happy where I am career-wise. I mean, I would like to obviously explore what else is out there in the future, but I think that we just carry so much weight about ourselves in terms of like what kind of job we have. Did we reach the goals that we set for ourselves? And sometimes it's okay to stray from the original goal, Like I said, I'm just ranting at this point. But I do have some tidbits of like how I worked on myself that I would like to share. I am not really financially savvy, but I have learned to budget really well to the point where I paid off my first year of school while I was in school, which is, I think, not the most easiest feat. I was really nervous about having to pay for school out of pocket. That wasn't something I had to do as an undergrad, and I was able to properly budget my life in order to be debt free with a little bit of savings. And this would be coming from a novice in business, a novice in finances. But, there's something to be, excited for and, proud of. And I think that's where I'm at in my life. Okay, well, look at this little bouquet. I don't know if this bouquet is great or not, but I definitely tried. Yeah, I guess basically I'm like out of train of thought. I don't know. I think I've kind of accomplished and said everything that I want to. Like, I know that this video is not going to be super great, but I always think that the first hump is going to be the worst of it. I think you have these expectations of what you want to put out as like the first video and make it come out with like a bang. But I've watched a lot of videos where they explain just get the first video out because it's always going to be hard. It's always going to be hard to do that first one, and you're probably not going to know where your niche is in YouTube. So as cringeworthy as this possibly is, I'm very happy that at least I did it and it's come to be where it is, you know. So as cringeworthy as this is, I'm really happy that I did it and we can move past this and let's just pretend that this never happened. I just want to be able to do future videos without having to make that first step. That first step is always going to be the worst, and I'm pretty sure future Dima is going to struggle editing this and struggle watching this, and I'm pretty sure no one's going to really want to watch this, but it's about getting that hump out. And I think that if anything, in the grander scheme, it's important to make that first video because you kind of feel like, okay, I do have something to say and something that matters. I think that that's always the hardest part about doing something new is like, do I have a place and does my voice matter? And that's, I guess, the point. Like, it matters. Like, it doesn't matter if you do like a stellar first video or, you know, just say whatever's going on in your mind, blah, 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 blah. But like doing that first step, I think is all that it really takes to prove to yourself, like, hey, I can do this. And I mean, we'll see wherever this comes. You know, summer is still very summery, and Corona is still very Corona-ing. I'm just really excited to be able to talk about what's going on in my mind. And like I said, my mind doesn't make a lot of sense, so this video probably won't make a lot of sense. I just appreciate the opportunity that I'm giving myself to do this without being scared, because I think that I've been really hard on myself for a very long time and I'm kind of over it. Not like I'm working on it, like I'm really over it at this point. And you know, there's always going to be maintenance, but I'm doing really well. And so I think that maybe this is what this is, just a maintenance for myself, because I haven't felt 100% myself since I've been at home all day. But I'm going to regret that I was hunched over, aren't I? But I will not be redoing this. This is it. This is that one attempt. We're going out with a bang. It's a very silent, minor bang, and it's not going to shake up anything, but it's going to make an impact in my life just to do this. And we'll see. We'll see what I end up making out of this, and if I continue to make a weekly video. That is my goal, to do a video and something to look forward to in the busy work week. Because although I've been working from home has not lessened the workload. So, wow, I'm gonna really hate myself. I'm really gonna just like the editing process for this. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will be posting videos regularly, whether they make sense or not. I don't know. I mean, it's all new to me. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But thank you so much for watching, and good job for even trying to do this. I appreciate it. Bye.